Yeah, me too.
It is 7:15, June 16th. Happy birthday, Eli. And we'll
Whose
call to
birthday?
order the City of Brainerd Personal Finance Committee meeting. My brother, I haven't texted him yet today.
That's right, what kind of brother are you?
Yeah, I know. We have 5 items on the agenda. First of which is authorize staff and
I
enter.
gotta do introductions tonight.
Oh, let's do introductions. We've got plenty of time.
Introductions.
We've got plenty.
Alderman at large, Kevin Studick.
John Davis, Police Chief.
Connie Hillman, Finance Director.
Kelly Bevins, City of Brainerd, Ward 2 Representative.
Chris Schubert, HR Director.
Gabe, Chair of the committee. We have 5 items. The first of which is the contract for the School Resource Officer Agreement. Chief.
Yeah, thank you. Our current services agreement with the school district expires on June 30th, and we're presenting to you another tentative 2-year agreement for the upcoming school years. Really, there hasn't been any significant changes. Of course, the base payment has increased, and once again, that's still comprised of average officer wage and benefits, along with vehicle expense, vehicle insurance, and $1,500 for training. And then there were some language changes, some minor word adjustments to the SRO duties. Didn't change any of the duties at all, just some wording changes. And then there's the addition of 2 paragraphs, one pertaining to SRO uniforms and one pertaining to the school, making a public notification that there is a school resource officer every year. Those were really no significant changes. The reason for them is the state was now requiring that to be mentioned and addressed in between contracts for school resource officers. So,
I make a motion to approve.
Second.
Any questions, any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. That motion carries.
Same officer.
Thank you, John. Next up, we have the option to ratify the hiring of Kyle Glass for the laborer position. Chris.
We received 14 applications for our Public Utilities Department laborer position. We interviewed 4 candidates and made the offer to Kyle Glass. He is going to start with us on June 23rd, and he will be placed on step 4 of the 2025 laborer wage grid. The recommended action is to ratify his hiring as described.
I so move.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Chris, I know you told me Wednesday. I've forgotten why step 4 instead of step 1.
His current employer is a local employer that he's been with for several years, and he's actually making more money than he is now
In a similar
in
position.
a similar position. And also he already has a CDL, so we won't have to worry about getting that for this position. That'll save us money too.
All right. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. That motion carries. Next up, reclassification of David Nelson to meter tech locator. Chris.
On June 2nd, the council authorized backfilling our meter tech locator position. An internal job posting was conducted and 2 employees applied for the position. Staff recommends to reclassify David Nelson to the meter tech locator position effective June 17th. Mr. Nelson will be placed on step 6 pursuant to city policy, and because that's the highest step that he can be placed on. It should be noted that we reviewed his current water service worker job description and no changes are recommended. The recommended action is to reclassify Mr. Nelson and then also to authorize staff to complete an internal job posting process to fill the vacant water service worker position.
You were serious? You're not gonna make motions anymore?
Move to approve.
Second.
A motion and a second. Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. That motion carries. Next up, custodial services contract. Connie.
Yes. So the city sent out an RFP for cleaning services for City Hall, the Police Department, Fire Department, and Public Works Maintenance Facility. The RFP was published in the Dispatch as well as sent to previous companies that have submitted proposals in the past. Staff received 1 proposal from North Country Janitorial Services, our current contractor. The recommended action is to approve the custodial contract services with North Country Janitorial Services for July 2025 through June 2027.
I so move.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. That motion carries. Next up, a clarification regarding roles and responsibilities. This does not require a motion. This is not an action item tonight. I suppose we could do a motion, the recommended action is a motion, but I just wanted to make it be known, we talked about it last meeting, and we put on hold some things we need to figure out before we move forward and hire a public utilities director. I wanna let everybody know we're going to address that, let's get everybody from the council and everybody from the Public Utility Commission who has any questions, concerns, needs any clarification on anything about this job position, get their comments to Administrator Broyles by June 23rd.
So just informational.
I think it's information.
I do too.
Yeah, I don't think we need a motion. It's like, if you don't get it, you don't have to do anything.
Right.
But if you don't get it to the city administrator by June 23rd, it's not going to be addressed before we do open up the hiring process.
I know.
Nick?
Just for clarification, if you're gonna solicit, if the council does approve this tonight, and you solicit comments from the council and the commission to send to me, are those comments specific, are they specific only to the hiring of a public utilities director? Or do you want them to send also more general comments if there's any ambiguity or if there's any misunderstanding between roles and responsibilities? Or is this gonna be just specific to hiring that one position?
My thought was so we could move forward hiring this specific position. That's what's on hold right now. That's what this was related to. If somebody has questions broader, I would encourage them to bring them to us at any time.
Okay.
I think if you open it up and make it broader, you're gonna open up all kinds of.
Right, we want to keep this
Specific.
narrow enough to, okay, here are 3 questions that need to be answered. Let's answer them. Let's post the
Yeah.
position.
Thanks, sir.
And with that, we're adjourned.
How are you doing?
I'm all right.